a friend.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the LBLCS. I'm your host, Buggleberry Finn. Tonight I'm joined by the one and only Zodiac, although Zodiac, you've been called Zudi Rat in chat. I don't know if you have any words.
I am in my organization. I am known as Zudi Rats. So not too surprised by that. Just a quick update on my end too. I am still currently in a game.
I saw that.
I
I saw
am
that.
currently-
You're
I
in
am.
a game.
We have been trying to FF for the past 5 minutes. My teammates still think
It
it's
would
winnable.
be so perfect and so low budget if you continued to play that normal game, could not get out of it. They started the game before you were able to get into the lobby, and then you had to watch from some weird website that streams the games.
Oh yeah, exactly. But no, we do have a good game though on deck. To kind of brand new teams, although I don't know if they're all brand new players. Within Cloud 9 to 5 and Imperial Marauders.
Imperial
Should be
Marauders, they have a lot of returning champs from Hook, Flay, Prey to Champ, Vader, Fluffster. Peppa Pig, I'm not sure if it was a name change or if it's a brand new player, but from my understanding, you're right. The entirety of Cloud 9 to 5 is a brand new team here.
Right, and it's always good to see. Always good to see new faces in the league. Hold on, I'm like half paying attention to the cast, half trying to like end
You're
the
playing
game. 'cause I'm
Morgana.
like-
You can do it. You can do this. You can
No, I'm
cast
playing
and
Swain right now.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah. League client has been bugged. Have you seen this? It says you're playing Morgana on my
Yes.
screen.
I knew the day it was bugged was when my org owner, Mr. Beaversticks, it said he was playing Draven, and I'm like, you're not playing Draven. You don't play Draven. But no, we shouldn't be in for an exciting match, of course. It says game lobby is full, so I might need.
I'll get you in, yeah. There you
go. But yesterday's match was really exciting. So hopefully should get something very similar today.
Should be able to join now. Yeah, I got their spectate link up. Looks like these guys are going to be starting up the draft soon. I'm going to shoot that spectate link over to you so that
perfect
you can follow along as well.
Hold on. I have to redeem. Someone already asked me for a compliment. It was Mr. Chasey BB, of course, jungler for the Rat Lords,
Go for
our
it.
commercial team. And remember, I brought Chasey in, and kind of didn't know what to think at first, but he's become a very good member of the community, very solid jungler as well, and I'm excited to hopefully see him capture an all-star spot that I thought he rightfully deserved last season. But hopefully him and the rest of the Lords will kind of prove their stuff this season, and I really think he's kind of one of the big factors on that team. So big up to Chase and all the Rat Lords.
We streamed a Rat Lord team last night. They did end up losing 2-1. But
that was the Rat Jarls.
That was the Rat Jarls. How many truly are involved with the Rat? Because I know that there's some teams that just have Rat in their name.
Yes.
That are not involved
so
with you.
I can officially clear the air here as administration of the Rats. There are officially 4 teams associated with the Rat Kingdom, which is the official Rat organization of the low budget LCS. We have the Rat Jarls, the Rat Lords,
Okay.
the Rat Princesses,
Okay.
and the Rat Emperors.
Okay. So there's just 4. So Rat Milk.
Rat Milk. So what's funny is Rat Milk is the team I'm on, which is associated with Milk Esports.
Really? You guys like to keep it as confusing as possible.
Yes. Listen, big ups to the roster team, by the way, for making this as confusing as possible for everyone involved.
It's about as as rat shit as you could get with
There
all of
you
those team
go.
names, with everything that's been going on. Looks like that these 2 teams will be starting up this draft in just a moment. Now, I'm going to give everybody in this Twitch channel just a little heads up. I have changed no settings from when LeChance streamed last night using the same account. So if things go horribly wrong, you know what you do? You don't blame me. You blame the budget, or you blame LeChance, and you move on with your life. I'll fix it in time.
Or you blame like the government officials that oversee, oversee us, like the shadow government.
The shadow org. I mean,
Shadow org, yeah, shadow org.
Blame something that's real.
Yeah, I mean, what? Don't blame them. Like they're not
them.
real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why would you blame something?
Oh, it takes you to tango. Are you fucking kidding me on a Tuesday night? All right, crack those corianders, boys.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh wait!
Go.
Perfect. I have another tall boy that I can crack open. That's perfect. I haven't done my 10 seconds yet, so this will be my 10.
That's good. Now, I'm not perfectly lined up, but I'm going to try to perfectly line them up in a second.
Ugh.
How do they move?
I just bought a fresh 12-pack and 2 tall boys of Happy Dads because my local store had refilled on them. These things are great. Anyways, I think draft has started.
It's in.
Jinx is going to be the first band from Cloud9 to 5.
Smart.
Caitlyn's going to be the other band from Imperial Marauders. 2 of the stronger. Holy we have so many 2 to tangos.
What the heck?
Come on. Guys, we have to talk about draft.
Guys, is this allowed? All right, hang on. Wait, no, we can't talk about draft. The one thing I'll say is everybody's banning Arcane to start. That's smart. More Arcane champions wins you the game. Yeah. All right, ready to go, Zodiac? How many do we get?
Yeah,
1, 2, 3. So you do 15, I do 15?
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, ready, go.
All right, go.
Oh. You know we did it because we were both counting the exact same.
Oh yeah, I was really hoping Imperial would take a long time to ban, but they didn't.
I know, and then I had to re-change my counting.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, I've lost count. And Bessa's actually gonna be last ban here from Cloud9 to 5, which is a really interesting ban. Normally you see this as a red side ban because Mbessa does hold true flex both mid and top lane, so interesting to see that they will want to take it away. Vi Diana also taken away from the side of Imperial Marauders, so 2 of the better engaged junglers. Now, Puggle,
yeah,
if you know me, and a lot of people in chat do know me, I'm going to be pounding this table. Someone please pick Victor. I think this champion is just best in slot mid laner right now.
Yeah.
Just like completely runs over games. It will be the Wukong though. First pick for Cloud9 to 5. So strong jungler, strong engaged jungler as well. Good scrapping, good skirmishing as well. So
I like this pick. It doesn't show too much. It doesn't overdo anything right now that's going on. It lets you kind of just be like, yeah, we got a good stable jungler. Oh yeah, someone you don't know. Thank you for calling that out in chat. Yeah, I need to be able to survive, guys. So anything that lets me live.
I'm like his like duly wed wife, so like I should be able to hold him in line.
I also want to clear the air for anyone that's watching the new team that is brand new to this stream. There's your Victor pick, by the way, coming right in. I just want you to know, Take 2 to Tango is a reward where you can make the casters drink. That is basically always on the table. So if the reason we were quiet for 5 seconds, 15 seconds, and then making noises, that's the reason. Yes, Jace Bellerin 19, thanks for the follow. It was a nacho pancake.
Victor from Arcane, as That Boy Truth says, has been selected. I think this champion is just completely mega busted right now. Like, he has not been nerfed at all. None of his items have been touched. He's just he can go a burst build. He can go a full, like, double burn build. He can just kind of build whatever AP build he wants, and he's always good. But Cloud 9 to 5 picks my not my second, third, fourth, or fifth main. It is my sixth main, Echo. As much as I love Vector, I love playing Echo. This champ is so much fun to play.
This is it's even in arcane characters so far, right? We're even.
True, it's 1-to-1.
It's
It is
1-to-1.
1-to-1 in Arcane character. And Echo did beat Victor in Arcane.
So if you're gonna put your schmeckles down on somebody, let's make sure it's the right one here, guys.
Exactly. But, you know, to be fair, Echo did have his ult every 4 seconds. So, like, he's, like, clearly playing Earth.
Yeah, Echo from Arcane. Amumu gonna be picked up here. I like Fluffster on Amumu. Could also be Hook, Flay, Prey, rocking it down in the bot lane. But that Victor likely gonna be piloted by Vader, and Ezreal gonna be piloted by Dechamp. So some champions we've seen them on before, something we will be expecting from them. Brand new team on Cloud 9 to 5 here. Gonna be switching things up a little bit. Gonna be interested. Buggle from Arcane. If I'm in Arcane, which I am, you can see me
You're in Arcane?
in Season 2, Episode 3, about 17 seconds after the 14th minute.
Hold on, we're being asked to drink more. Also,
What?
Shiny New Life did redeem the hunk for Hook, Flay.
Oh, Hook, Flay, Prey is the hunk from now on.
He is hunking it.
He's hunking and chunking.
Want to do 10 seconds each?
Yeah, that seems safest. On your mark, get set,
Get set,
go.
go. Ugh.
Yeah, that is a
Good thing I don't have work tomorrow. Never mind. I have work tomorrow.
me too.
Yeah. Good. If I was on a Wednesday, by the way, I would definitely not be doing this because, like, starting
Thursdays are
on
your toughest?
Thursday is starting Thursday is when we start having all of our like home sports. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when like the week actually like starts for me.
Well, the week has already started here. The drafts.
True. Week
oh
one
shit!
has started
Oh
here.
shit!
Oh,
That's another
shit. Wait, there's
arcane
more-
character.
Holy shit! Imperial Marauders are already winning draft because they have more arcane champions.
Yeah, as you know, the meta right now is arcane. So if you have more of those champions, you win.
Mel is still up, by the way,
Mel
but I don't
is
think
still
we're
up.
gonna see a Mel top lane.
Be very
You could still
surprised if
see
they
a
drop
Mel
it.
mid because you could do Wukong top, Echo jungle.
You could do Nautilus top. Come on, they could still drop it.
Hey, you could do Nautilus mid lane. Nautilus mid,
True.
sleeper OP. Sleeper OP.
Sleeper OP, dude. No, it's gonna be the Ornn. I like the Ornn pickup here. Very team fighty. Goes well with the Wukong. Goes well with the Ashe. You can start things. You can follow them up. You can kind of add on to that huge CC layer. I like this pickup.
Exactly. And what's interesting about the Imperial Marauders is where is this Warwick gonna go? I mean, top lane would kind of make the most sense, and you're leaving your counter pick for your support lane.
Could be the Amumu. I mean, sorry, the Hunk could be on Amumu.
Yeah, the Hunk could be on the Amumu, and it actually looks like a Hunk will be on the Amumu,
Yeah.
as this looks like it will be the Warwick jungle and Mordekaiser top lane. So interesting drafts coming out from both sides. I think Cloud 9 to 5 is the far more standard draft, but I think so much of their draft is going to revolve around Echo. Because if Echo does not get rolling and snowballing, this champ sucks. He is awful if he ever falls behind. Like he actually will do like 6 damage. At most,
Yeah, so getting
the
off to a
Imperial
good
Marauders
start is very important here, and he's up against a tough mid lane opponent, right? Vader Use Choke has played for a lot of seasons in the LBLCS. He's used to playing in these 5v5s. He's used to playing a lot of games in economy like we are right now, so he's used to the chaos that it usually does bring, and his lane might matter the most. I do also think that so much is on Wukong, because Warwick is able to do so much as a jungler. He just moves around quickly. He's able to impact the game in massive manner. He's so important to the momentum that the team of Imperial Marauders will have. So if Wukong can't match something, if he can't trade objectives, or if he can't get solid ganks off, they're going to run into some issues here.
Yeah, and I also think the thing is too, is it's going to be curious to see how you mentioned the Warwick and how he moves around the map, but it's going to be interesting to see how Imperial Marauders wants to utilize this Warwick, because I almost feel like, in my opinion, with Warwick, is you almost want Warwick to kind of like wait, get items, get 6, kind of like a Wukong, where you
Mm,
want him to get level 6, get maybe a component, and then you start playing with him because Warwick top lane, the difference between like Warwick in a solo lane and Warwick in like the jungle is Warwick in the top lane has the option to go some like crazy bullshit like barrier
mm,
and like just because he has so much like ramping attack speed, his 1v1s are so great. Well,
yeah.
the problem is with Warwick jungle is you'll never just gonna like, all right, 100 to 0, I'm just gonna fight you. I mean, like that's you can't really do that in jungle.
It's
So
less
getting to that
likely.
level,
It's more the pressure that you're able to provide with that W, with being able to move around the map
right,
so quickly early on, right? So taking maybe double scuttles, trying to deny those kinds of things early on, making sure that you're not overextended because he will hunt you down.
right. The fear of Warwick being in your lane fast because of the W is far greater than like a pre-6 Warwick coming.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like the fear that like if I overextend, if I'm not in where I need to be, there's gonna be Warwick flying into my lane is far greater than if like, you don't have your W and Warwick just kind of shows up.
yeah. It's a. You know what? I'm gonna put all of my money where my mouth is. Now listen, Zodiac. I don't know if you were listening to last night's stream, but
I was.
I did put all my Schmeckles down on a team, and they did win. Which for me, that makes me now 1-15 for being correct, which is a pretty high percentage considering that for the last 14 before it, I had gotten it wrong. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm gonna say brand new to the league, completely dependent on getting your mid laner off and running, and your mid laner is your captain. I'm gonna say Cloud9 to 5 are taking my schmecks here.
Yeah, Cloud9 to 5. I definitely think they have like a pretty standard comp. I think they definitely have a pretty standard comp, but again, for the Cloud9 to 5, it's all about this Echo, in my opinion, right? I think if this Echo falls behind and this Victor snowballs off it, I think the game becomes so much harder because keep in mind, Cloud9 to 5 has no AP damage outside of Echo. He is their only source of. I mean, like Ornn, yes, but like
Ornn,
you're not
there's
really banking on
minor.
Ornn's magic damage in your
Right.
comp. Yeah. A minor. Kedrick?
There's a
Anyways,
minor amount of damage coming out of Ornn. You know what though? I
but,
will
like,
say
that's the thing is like
lower pot is Cloud9 to 5. They're the lower pot here.
this is what happened when you like make us drink for like.
Did you guys want us to have real thoughts?
60
It's
seconds.
over. It's over. There's no more thinking thoughts.
Anyways, regardless, you're cutting in and out for me, by the way. I'm just gonna let you know that.
Great. Hopefully not for long. I'm setting up the
I
bet.
have no idea if you can like if you know that, but like.
I'm setting up the bet.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Now, here's the thing, and this is like almost like a PSA to the junglers that I might play with, or like future junglers I might play with. If I'm Echo in this game, I am like metaphorically grabbing Wukong by their shoulders and like shaking them and be like, gank my lane, just gank me. Because if Victor is left to his own devices against Echo, Victor will be fine. You can solo kill Victor as Echo. Echo is like a traditional counter into Victor.
Yep.
But if you mismanage your wave early game, and you kind of Victor gets it stuck underneath his turret, then you're really, really in a dire spot as Echo. Because you need Victor to step up into you so that there is a longer lane for you to be able to run him down. It'll be interesting to see what Tokyo ends up taking on Echo. I've really been liking Halo Blades on Echo as just like a super early trading tool. So will be interesting to see as we're about to load into the spectator delay.
Yeah, and the spectator delay is starting right now. Oh god, is it incredible or what? Look at this delay. Okay, Schmeckle bet's going down, going out right now. I gotta get on my phone and I gotta put it all on Cloud9 to 5. Gotta put it on the new guys. Gotta put it on the guys in Pot 4. We have had a greater number of Pot 4 teams beat Pot 3 teams, by the way, Zodiac.
I know that's I think that's one of like the saddest things about what ended up happening with the old Group 1 was that I don't get to experience this new like pot stuff. But like to
True.
be fair, I think with the way old Group 1 was, I don't know if I wanted to experience the old like group stuff.
You're talking about the split from executive to CEO now, where the
Yes. Because I so
4 or 5.
for reference, my team was in group the before the split,
Mhm.
my group was group 1 pot 4.
Mm.
And so like I know like two of the teams that were in pot 1, which I believe were Akuma Strikers and Rat Emperors. And I was like, yeah, no chance we beat those guys. Like hell, what? Like what?
I think you.
I mean, okay, I don't know about Akuma because I haven't played them. The problem is like I know the mid laner on Rat Emperors,
Yeah,
and he is like infinitely better. He plays like every champion that I play, and he's like infinitely better at them.
I
And so
got
I'm
you.
like,
He's
well,
your
that's kind
mirror,
of
but
rough.
just like more muscle mass, and you're
Yeah,
like, oh, come on, I gotta
exactly.
fight this guy.
It's like in like it's like Dark Link, from like the Legend of Zelda.
Sure,
Like
sure, sure.
he's like my Dark Link, but except he's like GM, and I'm like Peak Diamond.
That's pretty funny. I like that a lot. Uh, yeah,
But
that's like most top laners in general against me though. Which has just pushed me slowly in over time into the tank role. I do just
yeah,
fill
but
for
like
my
you're
team,
like
so I'll sometimes get the jungle game, or maybe I'll get a support game in. But
but you're like the owner of the league, so like you can if you like you lose, you could like be like,
oh,
you
they
know,
they did beat us, but they then immediately left the whole league. All of them got banned somehow, so I guess
dang,
we still
that's
won.
crazy.
It's
They
so weird.
violated every rule at once.
At one time, dude. Absolutely nuts.
That's so insane.
Gonna be joining into the game in
And
just a moment.
I remember because I made them sign the agreement that they have read the rules.
The rule said, "Don't
Okay,
beat
Buggle,
me."
I might need you to entertain chat for like 2 minutes. I do have to go use the bathroom.
Please go use the
I will be
bathroom,
right
and
back.
please do not bring your microphone this time, unlike all the other times when you brought it. Hey guys, here's the fun thing about me entertaining you right now in chat is that it's actually me trying to figure out how to quickly put the correct things up in front of you so that you can see the things you need to see. How fun is that? That's so much fun. I will play a song for you right now while I do it. Listen to this music.
Another friend.
Hope you like this music. It's not going to stop anytime soon.
Fine, I've returned.
Oh, thank goodness, because I really was not doing anything. You can now talk to the
Okay,
crowd.
that's fine. Okay, no worries. So taking a look at a lot of the runes this
good.
game, I did get a peek at mid laner's runes before I did leave. It is the electrocute on Echo, so he will be looking for a lot more burst damage. Oh wait, have you not loaded into the game, Buggle?
Nope. I'm chilling right now.
in.
I, for some reason, am showing my monitor side screen instead of my league screen too. See, this is why I blame. This is why you blame the chance.
Oh, it'll be like a radio broadcast. Because like I'm in the game, so I'll be able to like tell.
Oh, okay. I've just loaded him at second 12:13. So
Okay, I'm at 127.8.
Great. Pretend like you're not.
Try and pause at 130. Okay, I'm at 130 right now.
All right, I will tell you when I'm at
Let me know when
130.
you're there. And
I see the 5 point from each team. See everybody starting it off.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Looks good. I am gonna try to get our overlays going for us right here while everybody else enjoys
I
the
got
cast that
130.
Zodiac does completely alone. I'm at 55. Take that off. Hey guys, this is what you want. You want the low budget. 1 minute.
Minute 1.
Yep.
2, 1,
Minions have
2.
spawned.
I'm trying to like count it in my head, but so I will talk so you can focus on overlays and
Rock on.
tell me when you're at 130. Echo with electrocute, that does mean he cannot really trade into Victor until level 2 because that's when you can more easily proc your electrocute. That will mean he is getting a little bit more burst damage out in these trades. Interesting enough, Ash with Halo Blades,
128,
so just looking to really
129, 130.
31, 32.
You're a couple seconds behind, but don't worry about it. Go for
Okay, I
it.
think we're good. Okay. So I do think though, like that. What's really interesting is the Halo Blades on Ash more than like the Electrocute on Echo, because you don't really see this from Ash, but it is the much like lane dominant version. So like Poke by Frame misses the Q, and that's just like 2 really quick autos off onto him because he does have Bone Cling, so he will be relatively safe in these trades. Were you playing elevator music, by the way?
No, totally not. Definitely wasn't doing that. Nope.
I'm like reading chat, and they're like, "Where's the elevator music?" I'm like, "What elevator music? Hello?"
No, don't worry about it. Don't think about it. You're all good.
No, don't think it, don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it.
Don't think it. Don't say it. Don't think it. Don't say it.
It was Peppa Pig and Red Wing Dragoon. Kind of making some trades, but that's kind of how the Orin more because they hope they pray. Oh, for the Hunk, I'm so sorry. Lanes the bandit touch there, but not able to get anything off going on here. Again, I don't think we're gonna see a super ton of action in the game unless you get something from bot lane as the Hunk,
Big.
and they get first blood. Hunk lands another bandit toss. Soul digs past the keel and run away here. So good start for the side of the Imperial Marauders.
All right, I'm back on with you, big dog. Nice move right there, Peppa Pig. Going down a little bit in this lane is Ornn, the assassin tank, mage, caster, ADC. Does a little bit of damage to the big bad Peppa Pig. Interesting that Peppa Pig decided to play in the LBLCS this year. It's interesting.
Why is that?
I just feel like
is it they're like the TV career not working out for
I
them?
guess not, huh? I guess it's just not going the way they thought it would.
I mean, like, gotta get a rebound somehow, you know what I mean?
Fair enough. A little bit of damage coming in from Echo right now. As here comes Fluffster from the side, and Wukong also moving his top lane. Still a skirmish as well, but a level up is this Wukong. He's doing so much damage too. The flash does have to come out. They should be able to follow it with more. Echo can't really help. Echo, you're in trouble too. They're dashing around the flash forward. He's able to grab one. They might be able to get a second one. Flash forward for Vader. He's choke. He does grab it, but does he go down? Execute. Executed.
Oh, but it's executed.
Massive.
That's already feats of war 2 going over to the side of Imperial Marauders here. As again, that's what I said, the Echo falling early down is not great for the side of Cloud9 to 5.
Fluffster back up in the top lane too. Gonna find some CC onto this Ornn. Ornn getting trickled down a little bit at a time, but it's pretty tanky. Does burn the flash at the right time to dodge the Q from Peppa Pig and should be out of there safely up in the top lane. Well played from Red Wing.
Yeah, and silly me for assuming that Warwick would just want to power farm and get to level 6. This Warwick is all over the place right now. Already 2 ganks done. Has not finished their full clear, but already 28 CS. So really good job from him.
And Echo, like you talked about, not really falling behind. Did die there. And did give up a kill, but not really falling behind in CS or anything. Still able to pressure Vader off of this lane right here. You have to be careful as level 6s will be coming out.
Yeah, what's super important though from Vader is he's not able to hit. Here he comes, he's not at Tokyo.
Yeah.
2 Vengers with the solo kill.
Nice flash over the
careful
wall.
here.
Might be safe just because his ally's right there, and he is massive right there from Tokyo to grab a kill and get out.
Yeah, Vader just not respecting the amount of burst damage Echo can pull out. That's the kind of thing about Echo. It's like a lot of people just like assume, oh, he does the shit to the damage, but that's when he has a lot of items. Echo like always does a lot of damage as long as the game he is somewhat even to his lane opponent. So now he's able to buy the boots and interesting enough a no magic mantle. So just buying something to be a little bit more defensive in this lane, relying on base damage and runes to kind of help him
Nice
out.
banish shots down here in the bot lane is gonna find onto Nautilus. A little bit from the aftershock could keep him alive. Dredge line onto the wall, gets him safer, but Saltix just can't put enough damage into this wolf. He's trying to push these guys back. He won't go down, but it's another kill for the Ezreal.
Yeah, this Warwick is just everywhere right now, man. And like the craziest thing is, he's like relatively even in camp. Like he's not falling super far as Peppa Pig. We're using the Death Realm. Red Ranger June trying to find the knockup.
He does find a little bit of damage, but he's got no flash, and now he's got no E. Everything coming out under Red Dragon. Nice little slow right there. Could get him safe because Wukong's starting to move over. Maybe they're going to choose to go in on him, and they just might as Wukong finding it here. There is a flash still available for the Mordekaiser, so he shouldn't be in any danger. But the Void Grubs are getting done, and Wukong's on the Drake.
Yeah, and good job there from Red Wing Dragoon, just living out that fight. Again, if you're the side of Cloud9 to 5, you just gotta stop the bleeding, right? Just hey, let's all hang out. Like it's our first game. Like let's calm the nerves a little bit. Okay, we're falling a little bit behind. Let's figure out what we can do to get ourselves back in this game from. It hasn't been a great early game from us.
A couple of people got caught. A couple of people just didn't respect that flashes are going to be blown to grab kills, or people are going to be hyper aggressive, especially in the economy league. They're going to be looking for anything to get gold in their pockets, even if it's just a trade, because you want to get off and running, especially early. Here we go, another little fight from Tokyo as some CC does come out but doesn't grab him.
Yeah, do have rewind available now for the Echo. And where this is most important in this lane, and that's kind of why I was talking about so much about the snowball of Echo, is that's such a good diving tool, you know, be able to get someone under their turret, kill them quickly, and then insta R out to make sure you can dive them. That's the real strength of Echo mid lane. But right now, this Victor, you have to push this Echo under turret and not let him kind of threaten him really low.
The noodle fight continues up in the top lane, but Fluffster might change it into a different type of fight in just a moment. He is right here. There is no flash available for the Ornn, and he will be going down. He does get the knockup, but it is not enough to save his life. And Wukong wants none of this smoke. A nice W over the wall should keep him safe from Vader.
Yeah, Vader using a good roam timer there. Echo already buying the Merc treads, which is kind of interesting because Echo is kind of does need Merc treads, but also really loves Sork shoes. His bandage toss does not land from the Hunk.
Yeah, the Hunk missing out on it.
Fluffster, man, like I have to give him full marks here, man. He has played this early game so well. He's up in CS, he's up in pressure, he just everywhere where he needs to be at the right time. So
yeah, it's the arcane buff of, you know, playing arcane champ, you'll do well. Every arcane champ's got a kill.
Champions.
Every arcane champ's got a kill.
Yeah, plus Mordekaiser about to get a new Exalted skin, so you get the Exalted skin buff.
A lot of damage coming out onto him right there. Thank you guys for the follows, by the way. Opinions are facts. Interesting name. Max and Jair.
That is a insane name. I cannot lie.
You know what's funny is I just look over and read the names. I never cross-read them ahead of time in my head. It just came right out, and I was like, well, that's his name, man. Blazy, Pikachu, and the Passing Void, thank you guys for the follows today so far. It's been super dope. You.
Dezeko PvP asking, what is this channel? This is the low budget LCS. This is a for free, for fun amateur league where you get your friends, gather everyone up, and have some fun. As Red Wing Dragoon may not be having fun in this top lane though, as Fluffster is up here again, and Peppa Pig picks up another kill for the Marauders.
Yeah, that pressure from the Warwick has just been non-stop and all over the map, getting his team ahead even further. Now they've got about a 2K, a little bit more than that gold lead, and the Drake. However, not all the Void Grubs. One Void Grub did go over to that Wukong. He's able to grab it earlier, so some hope is still alive. They can still try to make some plays. I think their team is also going to come alive once they start team fighting. That's really how they want to play that front to back. Maybe allow Wukong or Echo to have the flank. But other than that, they really want to be grouped. The Ornn ultimates, the Ashe ultimates to start things, the Wukong Cyclone to follow things up. I think that they're going to be really dangerous as this game progresses.
Yeah, and Numba and Ouroboros just not able to kind of connect on that gank attempt feel like maybe they were a little bit desynced from each other. As again, Vader used stroke. I believe he's already at least, yeah, he's already at that all important E upgrade for Victor. So able to kind of permanently shove waves and instantly back off. And I think that's like one of the big breakpoints for Victor is how safely can you reach E upgrade. Now he did get the 2 kills, so he was a little bit accelerated to that, but obviously does have the 1 death. Obviously the second death he does have was just from the
A bit of damage onto him. Should get the stun off here, and he does. He also has his chrono shift if he needs to use it, but he gets ultimate. Nice cycle is gonna keep him alive, but not for long enough to hit the R button as they both go over the blast cone into the dragon pit. The champ is gonna help squeeze him out, and they take the monkey down in the pit. No one else goes down other than the Echo, and it's 8-1.
Yeah, and right now it just feels like, again, like Tokyo 2 Avengers trying to maybe fight the Warwick there, but he did get it canceled, just not getting that R out fast enough. He's working toward that Lich Bane, and another kill goes over to the side to Peppa Pig, and right now it's coming up all Marauders here in this early game.
Yeah, Marauders being very, very dominant with the way they're moving around the map. I think watching this, especially as a neutral, somebody not involved, I think Warwick or somebody that moves quickly around the map is really the big problem here. If you're thinking about game 2, whether or not we're able to crawl back into this one and start to get our foot in the doorway here, I don't think this Warwick is something that Fluffster can have. He's been piloting it very well.
Yeah, but it's also the fact that, like, maybe you have to think of a better blind top laner. I know Ornn is kind of considered a, like, pretty safe blind top laner, but he has so many counters. There's so many things that kind of, like, depending at the skill range you're at, just kind of like wipe Ornn off the face of the earth. Mordekaiser's is one, Camille's another. So maybe things like Cassante, I know Mbessa was banned, maybe you can dislodge that from the ban pool and get it open, but things that kind of allow you to maybe play a little bit safer if you're going to blind the top lane. But yeah, this Warwick has been everywhere. He's put so much pressure on this map. Feet of Monster Strain goes over to the side of the Marauder, so they now have extra feet for themselves with their upgraded boots.
Very big, very important, especially when you're already running around so quickly.
True. I feel like a third foot would, like, be pretty important if you, like, were, like, running everywhere.
I agree. I think that having a third foot would be important if your object was to run quickly, or it would be really just like not helpful at all. Actually, Banditros does connect down here on a Sildix. Nice dread line right there, but it's not going to be enough. A good heal might keep him alive for a little bit longer, but there's the jump forward from Champ to finish off the kill.
Yeah, just another kill going over to the side of the Marauders as they are just completely taking over this early game, showing their veteran prowess, showing kind of, hey, this is what we can do here. Again, they are a new team, but there's a lot of veteran players on this team, and proving that, hey, you know, we're our own team, but, you know, we're looking to make a statement here in Economy.
Yeah, Hook Flay Prey actually around the backside of that Wukong going down in the bot lane. Directed camera says nothing happens, and I believe them. Echo cleans up another wave here. Now, the CS discrepancy, again, like, truly is just in the jungle, too. There's a little bit of a top, but that's because of the deaths that have happened from all the jungle pressure. It's not necessarily a direct gameplay thing, but this Warwick has just been everywhere. Look at how much CS he has ahead of this Wukong.
Yeah. Yeah, because the lane pressure works, able to just walk into the opposing jungle and just start taking what they have, and this Wukong is just slowly but surely falling behind. I mean, shit, it's 11-1 in, like, the smite. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, like, that's kind of important thing to know is Numba trying to sneak in here, maybe looking for a lane gang. Use the clone, interesting enough to sneak in there. The champion Hook Play Prey just kind of waiting around the wings. Trying to see what they can do. Here comes Numba. Remember, clone is not a
Dredge line doesn't connect,
Available, actually,
but here comes
available
Fluffster
by
down
now.
from the river. He's
Oh,
looking to try to get
Fluffster.
into this, but a lot of damage onto the champ, and here comes a massive Cyclone doing a lot of damage, but Hunk is in there. Can he lock these guys up? Sildek's dropping so low, and they're chasing them down. Clyde 9-5 might want to quit their day job because they are getting roasted down here in the bot lane. Big kills for Imperial.
My God, Fluffster is just so ahead on this Warwick. He is just everywhere. I mean, that was the first time I think the junglers have interacted, and it's just so different. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's the difference in like the stats, the items purchased is just massive for the side of Imperial Marauders. And I feel like that might have been their window to try and come back in this game, maybe try and catch them off guard, but Fluffster was there, he was waiting for it, and he pounced on it.
You got to take these things with strides as a new team, right? You set up this good play, and this is another reason why I think this Warwick is going to have to go come next draft, no matter what. You make a good play, you have this beautiful setup, you drop in the Cyclone, you're CCing them, and if he's not Warwick, he never gets to that in time. Not for that fight, at least. His movement speed tripled, and he was able to get down there in no time, drop the ultimates, and really impact that fight. Had it been a different jungler. A lot of damage from Tokyo into the mid lane. He's able to pick up that kill. A saving grace right here is the 2 kills onto the person you wanted on. That's the Echo. Great dodge of the bandage toss. He's looking for more. It's Numba trying to help him out.
Yeah, Tokyo True Ventures, despite kind of the rest of the map, he's really taking it to Vader right now, man. Like, he's playing this matchup really well, especially for how he was put behind early, because like that's something that like
what a hit from the Hunk. Incredible kill they're able to pick up right there. Is Hook Flay Prey might not be able to finish off, but maybe his ADC can. It's not gonna be enough damage. Here comes Fluffster, doesn't even need him to champ 360, spins around and takes the headshot.
Yeah, this Amumu is really providing so much value, and that's something that other teams could have to take note of. This Amumu officially is a certified flex pick, because again, if they don't like the matchup bot lane, they'll just send it jungle.
Yeah, and they get a couple of charges off here with the Herald, able to take that tower down there, and the bot lane should be able to take this third Drake of the game as well, as these guys are trying to show off their prowess here. 3 of them are champions of the LBLCS in previous seasons on the side of Imperial Marauders, and Cloud 9-5, brand new team into the league. But Tokyo, definitely keep your eye on this guy as the game progresses, because if he is able to pick off Ezreal or is able to pick off Victor in these later fights, it could be really impactful.
Yeah, he is the key, I feel like, for the side of Cloud 9-5, and I would like to maybe see him start being in the side lane. I mean, just kind of start pressuring these turrets, because one of the best things about Echo is his ability to pressure side lanes, especially because he can build so many of the like AP quotes, like AP on hit attack speed.
Yeah, he might be looking for something right here. Everybody is coming in. The Cyclone
getting
getting dropped. Dredge getting hit. Everybody getting hit up and totally blown up. Shoot, Tokyo gonna pick up 1, but it's actually Wolfgang that gets the kill credit. Now Fluffster has joined the fight though, and they're gonna be able to turn it 2-1 the other way, and the ultimate landing on the correct target. It's a 3-for-1 in the end, and this is what I'm talking about with the fights look good, and then they're able to swing it the other way.
Another friend.
Yeah, and the Warwick holding infinite duress for so long until the very end. It will just lock down such a slippery champion in this Echo. Still has his flash available, but just couldn't use it in that situation as the mid inner turret goes over. And we're almost at a 10k goal lead at 20 minutes.
Yeah, these guys are not messing around. They're not giving them any chance to breathe or get back into this game. If they start to make a good play, immediately Imperial is chasing them down, everyone converging on the point of attack.
Yeah, and I think right now, if you're the side of Cloud 9-5, I mean, part of it's like, okay, how do we find ways to kind of get back in this game? But it's also part of it's like, hey, we got another game at this. Let's just like, hey, let's kind of like make this game what it is, right? If we lose this game, so be it, right? But let's as I like to tell a lot of the teams I play on, the series is 1-1. You have to treat every series like it not 1-1. It is 0-0. You gotta treat every game in the series like it is 0-0. Same amount of focus, same mentality, right? It is 0-0. The same intensity you play with as when the game is literally 0-0. You have to treat every game like that.
Fluffster.
If you lose, okay, you need to treat it like.
Looks like they are going to be taking this
sorry,
Otacon. He's leaned off of it now. They're actually going to go right onto Silvix, and a massive curse from the Sad Mummy's going to find so much. They have this warded. They are here in your jungle, and they are taking you down. Tokyo running for the hills, trying to get out of here. Does he have his ultimate available? He's going to drop it, do a little bit of damage out of the back line. The champ taking some hits, but it's not going to be enough as Red Wing is pulled into the death realm and can't help his team any longer. Will it be a full-blown ace? I think it just might be. It matters who gets it.
Yeah, and I'm not even kidding. I do not think the Hunk had any intention of ulting 3 people there. They just all kind of moseyed their way over to Amumu to try and help, but in respect to the fact that there would be the cast Curse of the Sad Mummy coming out, so a massive engage there from the Hunk to secure all these kills. And again, it's looking I was actually
ultimate right here because he's not with his team. Dredgeline does come down right underneath tower, and they should be able to pick it up, but he goes golden for a moment. Oh no, they have the Otacon. They finished it in time. So he gets sent right back to pad.
It is the Otacon, yeah. Yeah, so an important thing, but again, still a little bit of gold back into the pockets of Cloud9 to 5. I'm gonna kind of slow that Victor push down a little bit, but they have to somehow find any of these shutdowns, right? Whether it's because you could literally like PYP pick your poison. You could look for the Warwick, look for the Mordekaiser, look for the Ezreal, look for the Amumu. Even the Amumu has a shutdown. That would be of massive value for your team.
The way things are going right now, they are down a little less than 10k. The other team is on soul point. Their backs are up against the wall. It's okay to take big risks. It's okay to take those big swings. This is game 1. You have another one no matter what. It's okay to risk stuff, and this could be risky right here for Tokyo as he goes in. He's looking for some kills. He realizes it's 2 people, and he is starting to run away. Fluffster doesn't want to chase him down. If there's going to be one player on this enemy team you're going to have to show a lot of respect to, it is going to be this Echo.
Yeah, and Echo just hunting. That's about what he can do right now, right? Just hunt. Just try and find these picks. Maybe try and just delete someone. But right now, again, I feel like everyone on the side of Imperial Marauders are a little bit too tanky just to get one shot right now with this Echo.
The vision war is on, and red side are winning it right now as they're pushing very deep into this enemy jungle. And guys, thank you for all the follows, Mr. George 38, and all the ones that came before it earlier. We see you all, appreciate it. Welcome to the LBLCS. Uh-oh, bush, a death bush.
Oh, there's a bush.
Oh, they're being so patient in this death bush. Oh no, you're gonna have to ult if you have time. He doesn't. He gets picked up. He gets taken down. The Cyclone being dropped, but it is not enough. They have the vision. They were waiting, and the Hunk helps pick them all up.
Yeah, a great kind, so good patience set up there from the side of Imperial Marauders, just waiting until the last possible moment until Echo kind of shows himself. Then they instantly collapse on it, and that was a 5-0. So we might see kind of irreparable damage done to the base of Cloud9 to 5.
Yeah, and these guys are going to spawn in time, and Ornn is not going to be able to hold solo, so I think the shot call there for him was like, hey, go get the shutdown gold for a tower. Let's get a little bit more gold in our pockets. We should be able to hold our base, unless you go out a little too far, because they will delete you if you take one step too far. Now on the bot lane tower as Ornn picks up the top one.
Ornn's able to kind of levy, maybe make a trade. Hey, guys, we got some added lane pressure here. Maybe we can transition that into some vision.
Yep.
Maybe make a play off there, but right now it's coming up all side of Marauders. Again, the most important thing is you just have to find the shutdown. You have to find one. Every comeback starts with a pick. Just someone's overextended, someone's being greedy, someone's being cocky, right? Just positioning too far up. Finding that pick and then levying that into pressure somewhere else.
Yeah, and I think Baron is going to be the next thing that Imperial are going to look for. Try to really push this game to the end, try to close it out with the next big push, and it starts with Baron. I would expect him to get some deep vision, maybe sit in a bush again, though it already worked. And the amount of clearing that these guys have, I mean, just look at the vision score from that support, from the hunk, up to 61 now. No one else in the game even approaching 50.
Might just start up this Baron just like right now. There's kind of like nothing stopping them from doing it. Like the only really threat of engage you have to fear is the Ornn Horn. But like if Ornn is trapped in the side lane dealing with this Mordekaiser, then like you can absolutely do it with 4 at this point. I mean, like Warwick has enough damage, Ezreal has enough damage, and that looks like exactly what they're going for.
Yeah, and I think this is actually a fine call to not even try to contest this too, right? Just get your waves in a better state, force them to make the correct plays instead of tricking you into forcing like your wrong one, right? Just make them come into you. If you're able to hold off, able to get 1 kill or 2, maybe miraculously you can save the day, but they've got Baron, they've got Soul, the Infernal Soul, so their ability to delete you is going to be so quick.
Yeah, right now, again, it's the pressure. Like you have to figure out a way. Where can you relieve some pressure? Where can you kind of play towards with your vision, right? And what are you looking for? As top turret is most likely gonna fall here though, but looks like Imperial Marauders want a lot more than just top inner turret.
Here comes an ultimate right now from Ornn. They're going to try to find a way into this, and that's a really nice CC move onto the correct target. It is Warwick that takes so much, but everybody else getting a lot of damage. Good ultimate from Echo's going to keep him safe. Cyclone trying to delay these guys a little bit longer, but now they are marching into the base, and the Imperial Marauders are playing their song of victory as they take down Cloud9 to 5. Massive. They're going to end this one. Game 1 going over to Imperial.
I will not lie. I was gonna say, Buggle, I'm not kidding. Your mic cut out for me that entire thing. I did not hear a single word you said.
I might have clipped. I might have been clipping.
I knew you were casting it, so I just like shut up. Maybe, but it looked like a really good fight at the start too. The Echo was able to get that 1,000 gold shutdown, but they just bit off a little bit more they can chew. Vader Choke did lead the game in damage, but I think looking into this next game, right, I think you kind of have to, okay, now you know how they want to draft, right? You know how they want to approach the game. You need to now address their pressure with your pressure, right? Figure out ways to, okay, like, this is how they want to achieve pressure. How can we respond to that, right? And I think if they can respond to that, like, I think the players on this team are talented enough. Like, I think they had good ideas and good movement. It's just they just didn't have the pressure to follow up with
it can come down to momentum too, right? So the Warwick being super quick to get a lot of early ganks off that were all successful because they were holding those flashes a little bit too long. They weren't sure if they were really coming in on them. They weren't sure what they were going to exhaust to use to be able to find the kills. And you got to know from Imperial Marauders after game 1, they're going to use everything. They're going to use it early. They're going to look to get a lead, and they're going to look to snowball it. So don't be shy to use your summoner spells if you need to. Don't be shy to fight back when you need to, because when they did fight back, and even when we saw at the end, I mean, they're down so much, they could get the first kill in the fight. It's about pulling the trigger at the right time for these guys. Imperial won. Praetorian.
Yeah, and I think what's also like equally as important too is just like, hey, like, okay, that was our first game. That was our first game of the season in this league, right? Let's all take a deep breath. Let's just reset and just go attack this next game, right? Because again, that could be a game you could just easily get tilted at. But I think where your mental state is and just resetting mental and just attacking this next game like you are 0-0 and not like trying to maybe make a bunch of desperation picks or, you know, really like kind of feeling like you need to like go as hard as you can. I think that's super important coming up for this game too.
I think so too. You got to have the reset. It wasn't a super close game in the end of things. You're aware of that. They're aware of that. How do you adjust these drafts? I think the only thing I've really identified that needs to be a change that I think is really important to see come this one is the Warwick's got to be off the table. It allowed too much to happen. It allowed too much to go on. And they were able to capitalize so often off the ganks. They were able to get, like, they were making these good plays, right? Cloud95 was making these smart plays. They're finding numbers advantages, but all of a sudden Warwick's able to get there in 3 seconds. And now all of a sudden you don't have the numbers advantage. And now it's an even number game. And they're able to turn it because they had gotten the lead earlier. So, you know, it comes down to execution. It comes down to what you want to be able to do as well. So I think they drafted fine. I think maybe denying some things from the other team. It looks like they're going to stay blue side right now for this next game. So I don't dislike that. I think that's a fine thing to do. Maybe switch up your jungle pick if the Wukong wasn't feeling it. But I think he fell behind Zodiac. I don't think it was a bad pick.
I agree. And I think that, like, especially when you are a new team, right? Just being able to, like, hey, what's some easy response things that they like to do? Oh, hey, Warwick, let's just take that off the board. But let's take easy response. Let's take the easy things off.
Right.
As I kind of like to say, let's make them play the game. Make them, let's make them play the game we want to play. And I think that's kind of something that you have to do with these kind of bans. You have to kind of tweak your bans a little bit. Absolutely.
And good point, that boy Truth in chat. The team with more arcane characters won.
That's true.
So the formula is still true. The formula is true. More arcane characters means win the game. So far, that's been true in every single game we've seen in the LBLCS this season. So if you want to win, just start picking. Just go Vi, Jace, Heimerdinger, Caitlyn.
Heimerdinger. Singed. You could do Singed.
You could do Singed.
Yeah, and I think that the answer is ZXWB. Does this server do all ELOs or capped? It is. There are 5 different leagues. The way I would best describe them is you have your economy league, which I believe is your IBSG, so your iron, bronze, silver, gold average league. Then you have commercial, which is like your gold, plat leagues. You have financial, which is your around emerald average leagues. Then you have your executive, which is your emerald, diamond league, and then you have CEO, which is your
Zodiac, I'm gonna let you finish, but the new change system does mean that there are even emerald players down in economy.
That is right. That is. I'm just more
diamond up in commercial already. We got masters as soon as you get to your what are you, executive?
I was more talking about the aggregate rank.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean, like of every player across every team. Of course, right now with the new format that we have implemented, there are no kind of ranked restrictions per every league. So, like, let's say, you have a Masters player playing with a bunch of silver players. Well, that Master player could then play with those silver players. They would just play in their appropriate slotted league.
The average, it's interesting. The average of each pot in economy essentially goes like from the bottom pot, you got an average of like silver 1, gold 4. As you go up, it basically goes gold 2 or gold 3, gold 2, and then the top pot is pretty much a gold 1 average. So it does kind of spread throughout all of gold, a little bit of silver too. This team specifically, rocking some bronze as well as silvers, platinums. It's a pretty good spread, pretty healthy spread just in the game you're watching.
Yeah, and I think that, like, the cool thing about the way that the new league is again, it's like if you have a group of friends and, like, you got that one friend who, let's say, is just like the grinder of everyone, is like he's sitting in diamond and everyone just like is like, fuck rank, like who gives a shit? Like that, those players can then all play with themselves, with each other.
Right.
I mean, it's not like that one player who's diamond is like now ostracized from playing. Like, you can't play with us, me. You know what I mean? Like, you can now play with those people. So I think it's a good change overall. Of course, since it is a new change, there obviously are going to be, kinks that need to be worked out. But that's with everything that you change.
Mm-hmm.
There will be things that you need to fix, and I do think when the coolest things about
Another
DLBLCS.
friend.
There are a lot of every admin here really listens to the community
We
and wants
listen.
to ensure
We're
that
listening.
everyone is having the best possible opportunity that they can have in here.
Thank you to K Park 3 for the follow, as well as
Okay, I don't know why we
Blue
suddenly got
Gobby.
ASMR here.
thank you so
What the
much,
fuck?
Blue Gobby.
Listen, it sounds like someone needs to ask us to drink some more because I don't. Buggle might be like
Blue
teetering on the edge,
Gobby.
and he needs to be like far gone.
Blue Gobby. I'm playing soft music, so I started speaking into the microphone.
Soft music? I didn't even know.
Yeah. Let's get these. Oh, I really appreciate that these teams didn't switch sides, so I don't have to do like any
What if
actual
we
work.
just did like a smooth jazz cast?
Smooth
Thank
jazz.
you.
Yeah. Instead of calling out like team fights, I'm just gonna scat.
Ooh, Numba really got that gank off going there and found a good angle.
Ooh yeah. Now we're starting up draft in a couple of moments here.
I wonder if Cloud9 to 5 will go with that Warwick band that you know.
Oh yeah.
Really,
Oh, time to drink up. All right. Chad, if you don't know what Takes You to Tango is, Blanco Mambo, who's made us do it several times tonight, is going to explain it while we do it. Are you ready, Zodiac?
All right, let's go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Oh yeah.
Oh. What are you working with? What are
I
you?
don't know.
You got Tall Boy, you said, right? What are you
me?
working? Yeah.
I finished both Tall Boys.
Oh my lord.
Well, okay. So like, I got home and then I just like started drinking one of the Tall Boys
Mm-hmm.
because like when you work at a university's athletic program, like
Yeah.
you know,
You need one.
yeah, on like a daily basis. But I'm currently working down some. I brought a fresh 12-pack of Happy Dads.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So as we are getting away under draft, looks like it might early showings of same bands: Jinx, Caitlyn. So
Don't-
two arcane champs.
Yeah,
already
you
taken
gotta
off
ban the
board.
arcane champs. Let's see if. Oh, can we get all arcane bans? Come on. Show the
Oh
Warwick.
please. Show
Okay.
the work, man.
Ambessa's still being banned. It might be a very big favorite of Peppa Pig here. So.
Oh,
Vi-
the Ambessa band. Still an arcane band.
Oh.
Still an arcane band. So we're still all arcane champs have been banned. Boo! Boo! Not an arcane champ. But unironically, same bands. Same bands for both teams across the board. So maybe Cloud9 to 5 just saying, hey, we approached that draft wrong. Let's just change up kind of what we want to first pick. We're going to put Prio on because that's the power of blue pick. Is there's so many broken champions available. You want to put Prio. So they do change their Prio. Do pick the MF. This champion is kind of broken right now. Just
I like this pick.
Such a bully in lane, and kind of goes with whatever you want.
I like this pick because you can be more aggressive on it. You can drop those big ultimates. And the hunk. Hold up. This is a little loud. We got to drop that music. The hunk is probably still going to pilot this Mumu, although you have the flex there. I would just run it back with this Warwick, honestly. You found success. You've got the setups. You've got the pressure. I would assume they want to do it. They're going to go with the Arion Vader instead. It's looking like, oh, nope.
Yeah, you are going with, also, you do have the Amumu here. So, again, just holding that flex pick. I would like to see if they do like Kiana. Oh, nope. Okay, it will be the Ezreal Amumu. So, could potentially run back that old bot lane. But, again, Amumu does hold true flex. So, will be interesting to see what they answer with here for this misfortune. I do think the Amumu provided so much pressure in that bot lane.
Totally.
I'm kind of stunned it wasn't banned.
I'm not. I think the Jinx ban is totally fine. Jinx is a menace right now. I think the Kane is a fear of the. So yeah, maybe you could have dropped the Ambessa like we had talked about. Maybe dropping the Ambessa for the Warwick, but I think there's a lot of things you
really could
still
have
have to
first picked it
respect.
too. You could have, if you were like, you could have first picked the Ambessa as well. Like, you know what I mean? Just like B1 to Ambessa, and like you're not really showing too much with your pick draft because Ambessa can go mid or top lane. But it will be the Nautilus here, so they are gonna run back that support pick from Cloud 9 to 5. Like, I think this time they might have a little bit of a better answer, and it will be the
I
Volibear
like this. This
launching
was
for
banned
Cloud 9
last
to
time.
5.
That was banned last
Yeah,
time against them.
so you do have, again, this is a jungle top flex pick. So you're not, again, showing anything with that. So will be interesting what Imperial Marauders answer with. Um in terms of top lane for Volibear, I'm gonna keep it straight buggle. I have fucking no idea what beast is champion, as we do see an Aurelian Soul
Like this.
slammed blind
I
for
like
Imperial
this. I
Marauders.
like this. You have the opportunity to drop 2 mid lane bans, although you haven't. You've dropped a Renekton ban. Normally, if you're picking something like this on red side in that slot selection, it's because you're going to take some things away. They are going to take the Victor away, so they're going to say, okay, you can't grab that. But I think there's also a little bit of a respect of like, okay, this guy did play Echo. He did pretty good, but I was able to get off the mark. I was able to CS fine.
No,
If I can CS fine on Asol, that's my main goal here from Vader.
no, see, like, I'm so curious though, because like you banned the Victor, but Echo is a much better matchup into Asol than he is into Victor.
Right.
Like, only because like Victor is like, okay, he can take defense, he can take the tank tree and like literally just chill in that lane. Problem with Echo and Asol is like Asol kind of gets like mega fucked because like Asol kind of like has to like stand still to do like all of his stuff, and that could
They're
just
going to go
roll
the
around it. But it
Ori.
will be the Ori. Ooh, so just looks like they are just opting for full wombo team fight 5-on-5 kind of style.
I
You have
respect this. I like this adaptation from Cloud95. They're like, hey, we got beat for the most part in our respective lanes. I think it's time we go back to exactly what we need to do. Everybody play chill, go down 15 to 20 CS, try not to give up kills. Let's group for dragons. Let's drop all of our ultimates in the same spot where they are. Let's blow them up. Let's take the objective and let's rinse and repeat that. Let's not do anything fancy. Let's not try to go big. But I like the adaptation and the change of Volibear in the jungle over that Wukong. I think Volibear can hold his own in a 1v1, and I love this set pickup from Peppa Pig. I think this pick that's a massive pick.
Yeah, that's a massive pick because I think right now the side of Imperial Marauders, they have drafted a misfortune. You better not get trapped in Jarvan R, because if you do, because
Yeah.
there is so much follow up to this Jarvan R. You have Asol E, you have Asol R, you have Amumu everything, you have Set R, who can pick up the Orn and just throw him into the Cataclysm, right? That is a thing he can do. It is stupid. And so if you're misfortune, you have to play these fights almost damn near perfectly, right? You have to be
I think
patient. You
this
have to wait till
becomes
Jarvan shows himself.
this becomes a fight of vision and pulling the trigger first, right? If you can get off an Ornn ultimate into an Ori ultimate or an Ornn ultimate into a Misfortune ultimate or any combination of those, two of those 3 ultimates, the whole team's gone on the other side. The same thing works for these guys too, though. If Jarvan gets in the back or if Set dunks Ornn onto the back line, they're all going to be gone in a moment. This is a very explosive team comps from both sides, and it comes down to, do you have the chutzpah, do you have the moxie to go in quick, to grab those kills, and to start putting pressure in areas where you need to have vision? Are you fighting in choke points? Are you fighting around major objectives? This is very important.
Yeah, and I think what's also going to be important for Cloud 9 to 5 is just how they kind of control the Jarvan vision around the map. Because Jarvan's a champion where, like, this dude is totally okay skipping 3 of his 6 camps and just permanently ganking,
Yeah.
right? And we saw Fluffster last game. He was everywhere on the map. He was ganking top lane, mid lane, bot lane, skipping camps, and being everywhere at once on this Warwick.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously doesn't have that movement speed anymore, but Jarvan's a champion where you can just start ganking everyone.
Yeah, and I really like both team comps. I think the thing I'm noticing the most is there's no arcane.
That is true. There's no
I think this is
like,
going to be a tie. This is going to be a tie game. There's no arcane.
well, like you kind of like semi count Ori because like you know what I mean. Like she was like referenced.
Okay, so in favor of Cloud 9 to 5, is that what you're going with? That?
Yeah, basically. Okay,
quick shout out.
I need you to like I need you to play some elevator music really quick.
Oh, you're gonna
like,
go.
I gotta like.
Yeah,
I gotta
we've been
go
drinking a lot. Yeah, go for it. I'll play some elevator music while I give everybody a thank you for all of the follows. Let's go with this elevator music. And I want to have a quick shout out to everybody who just followed the low budget LCS recently. I'm your host, Buggleberry, and I want to say thank you to Papa Wolf 15. Rest in peace, King Vaughn. K Niak. Air Chubby. Chili Willy Send. And JYAN3K, which I can only assume is pronounced Gianthrik. Thank you. I think somebody else is gonna get. I'm kind of like just doing like a weird, super lame, wavy thing of the arms as I'm dancing to this music. So I hope that somebody else is getting that Schmeckle bet set up because it ain't me, fam. Actually, this is a good time. Now that we have a bunch of people here.
Friend.
Now that it's very, very clear. Oh my, hang on, wait, we got another one. Robot 1033. Thank you. You were a very late robot model. I mean, 1033. You were not early on in that, dude. But welcome either way. Count just the same. I'm gonna send us over to an LBLCS commercial. If you don't have a coriander beer, make sure you go get one. They are our sponsor here at the LBLCS, and we like them a lot.
A six-pack of beer is just a six-pack of beer. But a six-pack of coriander? Now that's something to celebrate. Carefully crafted with one main ingredient, one signature flavor, coriander transcends hops and malted barley. And with our new easy-to-open bottles, you'll be able to slug down a sixer faster than you could ever want to. So grab a friend and raise a glass to craftsmanship, because a coriander shouldn't be enjoyed alone. It's the only beverage of true refreshment. Coriander beer. It takes two to tango.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. A groundbreaking day in LBLCS legal history.
People would die without schmeckles. People can't live their lives. They can't get food. They can't get corianders. How would you expect to live without a schmeckle?
Schmecklegate. You saw it because you were there. The people were there. Mighty Fool sent money to a place it didn't need to go.
What people don't realize is just exactly how involved Dingus was in all of this.
The Mighty Fool played his hand, and I was one who benefited.
You thought you could get away with this?
I'm tired of pretending he's innocent.
And welcome back, guys. Thank you for indulging those commercials for a few moments. As we just got resituated and resettled, and you ready to go, Zodiac? You ready to?
Of course I am. I am almost ready to go. Just had to, uncork the valve, as you would say.
I would say.
I would say that, but no, I'm kind of excited for this game. I think we're gonna have an explosive, team fight oriented game. I think that both teams have drafted pretty well around each other. Um, I do think the one point that you do have to watch out for is this Amumu, because I do like that. I do think the Amumu, I do think his engage is going to allow Imperial Marauders to play a lot simpler this game. I think that's the key, is that it's simple for them.
He's gonna be very pivotal. I agree, because he had a crazy good game last game. The vision's gonna matter a lot this game, and you can either choose to play like chill defensively or very aggressively against either the Volibear going in, right, or anybody else that could choose to interrupt this game that will happen. Like, I'm looking at Set, I'm thinking Set should be the one starting fights, but Mumu has the ability to, J4 has the ability to, so they have a lot of go in buttons right now. But the way we saw Hook Flay Prey, I'm expecting those bandage tosses from the Hunk to just be massive.
Exactly, and I think that's the key, is that there's a lot of ways for the Imperial Marauders have a couple ways. You have the Ornhorn, they do have the Nautilus engage, but what matters for them follow up reach the targets they need to, as in an early stack here, but it looks like it will just be a 5-point from the side of Imperial Marauders.
I'm at 30, by the way, 30, and I paused at 30. So let me
Also,
know.
I just want to make sure. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna pause. I'm pausing at 50.
Okay. I'm gonna unpause as long as it lets me.
Yeah, we're figuring this out. We got it. It's okay. Nothing's happening.
Hey guys, you wanted to watch this scene right here? I can make it even worse for the viewers. Hang on. Okay, how's this?
Oh yeah, we can make this.
Yeah.
We can make it infinitely worse before we make it better.
Oh, you're gonna hate what I'm gonna do.
Oh
there we
my god, oh my god, I just tuned into the stream.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
What the fuck?
All right, we're at 40 seconds. They're sitting on a push. The 5-point from everybody else. They're making sure there's no invade happening. I'm at 47, getting up to 48, 49, and 50.
9. 51. Oh, wait, I might be like 1 second behind you now.
You're good. I'll pause for a second.
I don't give a shit. It's fine. I don't give a shit. It's fine. I just hit a minute.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Anyways, still sitting this brush, but a late invade coming over from the side of Imperial Marauders, trying to get word on their blue buff. Of course, now they will have no knowledge of that information because they are all sitting in a brush.
Yeah, they moved from over there onto it. These guys are all going to start to split up. We're going to see the junglers both start their red buffs, it looks like. So possibly some pressure from the Volibear up into the top lane onto the Set.
Yeah, and opposite to Fluffster trying to get pressure onto this bot lane here. If you get this Ezreal Mumu rolling, it's the thing about MF is that if she falls behind, she feels so bad to play, because she's like the end all be all. Like, if you're ahead, you feel great. If you're behind, my god.
Yeah. It's tough. A lot of damage onto Tokyo right now. Vader just breathing fire. Hook Flay Prey is level 2, looking for something onto Soul Diggs. Gonna have to try to dodge this bandage toss, but can't, and everybody's going all the way in. Does drop the barrier, stay alive for a little bit longer. Not gonna be enough up in the top lane, though. Fluffster already here, gonna pick up that kill, and they are just popping off around the map yet again. Imperials going crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing about the Jarvan too. I'll talk about the Mumu in a second, but let's think about Jarvan. Again, he can skip camps. He can just forego camps to get an early gank
and here
off.
he comes. They're going for everything.
Here.
But they do have Numba. Number is in the house. He might be looking for something, but people have backed off. A little bit of damage on a Vader.
Yeah, and meanwhile, also in that bot lane, again, the power of a Mumu is that, again, he can only go in. He has no other option. But when he goes in, he does damage. I mean, the early damage a Mumu can pump out is kind of insane. So, good on to Champ and Hookplay Prey, punishing the fact that Nautilus was not level 2 yet. So able to kill the misfortune there.
Set dropping a little lower in health right here. He's choosing to back up away from the Ornn. Might get a reset off. Is ahead in CS because they were able to grab that kill early on onto the Ornn and put it onto that J4. But a lot of damage coming out now. Not a lot of mana though on Vader right here. Could end up in trouble.
No mana.
Oh, this is
From Vader used choke, but
this is nerve-wracking, man. Nice, quick E back, but it doesn't matter. He's able to clean him up, flag and drag down to the bot lane. Gonna find more damage onto this Nautilus. Not gonna be able to get underneath the tower in time. And 4-0. If you put your Schmeckles on the side of Imperials, you're a little happy with the way this game started.
yeah, and again, that's what's so interesting with them taking blue side is they had like, hey, let's just change up our draft, but a lot of it kind of remained the same. You're looking for these big team fight things, but team fight comps work if you're able to get to the portion of team fighting. So here comes Numba, looking on Peppa Pig, Flash still available for the set.
Yeah, he does burn it. Able to get out alive and be fine. Everybody else is gonna chill out.
He's choking. So here, True Avengers again, just kind of hanging out right now in the mid lane. And again, it goes back to that same concept in game 1. Again, you just have to stop the bleed. You just have to chill out, hang out, stop the bleeding.
Some damage from Vader onto Tokyo, but Tokyo trying to chase him down. Doesn't know Fluffster's right there in the wings. Flag and drag is going to find the damage. Can they try to protect this Orianna? Hook, flay, prey. The hunk looking for the bandage toss. Able to grab it. Can they clean up the kill? He does. It goes over to Mumu. Nice flash over the wall, but it's not going to be enough because the bandage toss is just too sticky.
The hunk hunking it up in game 2. I mean, 3-0 on this Amumu. Just popping off. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. He's just everywhere.
Flash forward, there he is again. Finds everything he needs to find, and you just can't hold this hunk down.
That's a double kill going with Jarvan. It's 8-0. It's not even 6 minutes in the game.
The movement from J4, the movement from Amumu together to lock people up with that massive amount of CC that they're able to do. It's been massive from these guys, and it's going to continue to be like that if they can't get good wards near their side lanes. If they can't predict where Fluffster's going to be, he's going to start running through them.
I mean, it's also just like a general understanding of like what these champions do. I mean, it's like Jarvan. What does he want to do? He wants to gank early. He wants to gank more than the opposing jungle. He wants to get his lanes ahead.
Yep.
Amumu, what does Amumu want to do? Well, Amumu wants to go in. It's not because Amumu wants to go in, it's because that's the only thing Amumu can do is like go in.
Amumu can go in, Amumu can cry.
It's understanding that, yeah, he goes in and fucking cries. Like that's like what Amumu does. I mean, and again, it just through this laning phase, through the early pathing of Fluffster, all the pressure in this game just belongs to Imperial Marauders.
Yeah, they're up 4K, 3.5K right now. Inside of 7 minutes is a massive, massive lead. You got to make sure that money is spent. You got to make sure it's on the right targets. Now, 3 of those kills are onto the Amumu, so there's a little bit of saving grace in that, but you have to get these team fights right. Hookfly Prey is down a level to Sildigs, but just wants to find this team and wants to take them down. Really good damage from Sildigs right there. Can they finish off the champ? Maybe one more hit. Can he flash forward and finish? And he does. That's a kill onto the MF. Maybe looking for the second one right here onto Hookfly Prey. Looks like they might just find it. A couple more pieces of damage, but he has those Swifties finished. He's able to waddle away.
Yeah, a little bit of an overextension, and that's kind of what you're hoping for right now. As Vader choke, just gonna spit on that Tang on against Hokyo, two Avengers, and I think that's kind of I think that's kind of the mode right now. Again, right, like is just flat out in this early game, Ezreal Amumu does a lot more damage than X80 Harry plus Nautilus because, well, Amumu does a shit ton of damage with his base stats. So.
Forgot to fill up the drink for Marauders. They did win game 1. Filled it up now for the chat.
Oh shit! Don't worry. I opened up a new Happy Dad, so.
Thank goodness. Is that an
Thank
Arcane
goodness.
comment I see on MF? If it is, at least she's got something from Arcane.
True. But will the Arcane buff? We're kind of at like I don't know. We're like 3/4 of an Arcane because like Ori's like half an Arcane point because she was like referenced,
Yep.
but she wasn't in Arcane. But like Arcane comment is kind of like so it's kind of like you have like 3/4 Arcane versus like 1/4 Arcane. 'cause,
There's
like,
almost
Midnight
one
Star
whole
also
Arcane
has
in
Arcane.
this.
It's true.
4 kills on the Samumu is very interesting, and they've bought these boots. Oh, Dredgeline, it's going to connect down here, and there's the ultimate. Everybody taking so much damage. Can they find the kill onto Amumu? They just couldn't. He's able to live longer. Here's the ultimate from Peppa Pig, looking for a big something onto him. The ultimate from the Ornhorn's going to hit. No Haymaker being dropped yet. Might be able to drop it now. A nice flash away from Red Wing. Does
Nice
keep him
flash.
alive. Massive play from Red Wing. Can he pick up the kill? One more auto. Yes, he does. That's how you play Ornn.
Yes, nice kill there from Red Wing, able to outplay the set there.
Uh-oh.
Right now, again,
Fluffster.
what's important though about that was here comes Fluffster.
No
He's full
summoners
health.
up. They're going to just try to turn and do damage. I like that they know they're going to go down. They're trying to just finish people off, and they can't do it. Teleport coming in. You might not want this smoke, Orianna. They backed up instead of trying to go aggro onto her. There comes the flash in.
Fluffster
Cataclysm.
already has an item.
Yeah,
by the
Cataclysm
way.
was already used. Numba is here. Gonna drop some damage onto these guys. Here comes Asol, though, moving
Here
in
comes
very
Asol, though.
quickly. A lot of damage. A flash into the kill, or he
Nice
picks up
flash.
one. Little sombrero
Yeah,
action.
good understanding. Hey, I'm gonna fall here. Maybe let me just try and pick up the shutdown on this Ori. So able to pick that up, but this Fluffster guy, man, I gotta tell you, he is fucking going off this series.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 5-0-5 on Jarvis.
Yeah.
He first bought. Keep in mind this item is expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
He first bought Titanic Hydra.
You know what? When you got that many kills, when you have the kind of lead that you have, it makes sense to go big or go home. You've won game 1. You're feeling good about yourself. You've got the momentum from everything that's been happening, and everything you're doing is working. Trust your gut. Go for that Titanic. Do that extra bit of damage. Be even more tanky, and now it's going to really complement the rest of his build that he's able to fill out this game.
I think that's the key there. It's just be tanky, right?
Yeah.
You have no reason to doubt that you can't win this game. You've been in these situations before. Just put yourself in position where you can't lose it, right? Just be tanky.
Be tanky. Vader use choke. Might be getting ganked right here as they're looking for a little bit of slows and damage onto him. The flash is going to connect. A nice flash over the wall
out.
from Vader.
Nice flash though.
Keeps him safe. Down to the bot lane, bandage toss connecting onto the right target, trying to back away is Soldiggs. It's just not enough. There's so much damage from the side of the champion. Hook, Flay, Prey. Got that Trinity Force finished on that Ezreal, and oh, the Cataclysm comes down in the mid lane. Can't quite save themselves as we go to 3 and 15.
Yeah, and it's just a pressure that the Hunk's able to apply as my game froze at 12 minutes.
My game
Yeah, yours
also
game
froze
your
at
game
12 minutes.
too.
Yeah, so, you know, hang on there, big dog.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get it back, but I think bot lane, that's kind of the pressure Amumu provides, right? Like it's really hard because the idea with the Moon was like, well, if he does so much damage and he engages so much, right? Like then like how do you beat a Mumu? Well, you beat a Mumu by just playing mega disengage. Like Braum just completely completely like dumpsters a Mumu. Because like, what is a Mumu gonna do against Braum? Like, he's gonna jump in and then he's gonna get hit with a concussive blow, and then he's gonna get stunned, and then he's gonna die.
There could be a secret pause.
But
chat's right. I'm not sure if there's a secret pause because we don't have one. I'm gonna go do gross stuff with the camera and disturb everyone while we wait to see if we start again.
That's fine. I'll like talk about I'll talk about like where we're at in this.
Yeah. You talk about that. I'm gonna go zoom in on these guys.
Like,
What's happening
that's
here?
kind of like why the Mumu though. I think it's a good read from the Hunk and the Imperial Marauders. It's just under. Oh my fucking god!
What is happening with Vader? He's choking.
What the fuck? Yo, is he in the Kane?
Oh, they still got Kane
Is that
through.
Kane I see?
somehow.
Oh shit! They somehow got Kane through. What the fuck?
And this is a set in a bush, but not in a bush.
crazy.
Let's get a zoom in on this. Hang on, I'm gonna really spin this one. This is gonna really make you sick.
That's some bullshit. That's like some like riot spaghetti code. I
is
like
this?
can't lie. That's like riot spaghetti code right
What
there.
is this? All right, yeah, hang on. Can we go even? Let's just zoom out for a little bit. Let's just zoom out for a little bit, guys. We're gonna just keep zooming out because I want you to be able to see the whole game that's going on.
Yeah, as we wait for the game to kind of come back, but oh my god.
Hey guys, is this what you came here to see?
Full?
I'm gonna go back in time.
Yo, maybe
my God.
if you zoom out enough, right?
Yeah.
You can see where they left the hex. You can see where they put them.
Let's see if it pauses. It does pause at the same spot. And there is nothing else for... I'm gonna assume that they're in a pause. I haven't been told that they have been. But,
I'm assuming that. I can't tell you.
Oh
anything.
no,
Yeah,
Bigfoot Wow
the
says
power
stay
of
zoomed out all the
scouts
way or
code.
I cancel my sub. Oh no, we have to. He's threatening us.
I mean, like that's like fair. You know what I mean?
I believe so. You're also experiencing the same pause as I am?
Yeah, I am too. As Kavina Tessino tells us, they are not paused. So perhaps the spectator client has just died.
Great, let's try to draw what we think might be happening inside of this game. I'll go first.
Oh,
I can't see my cursor. Okay, let's see.
that just happened. It's still happening on my screen.
What just happened on your screen? The thing that totally happened?
My god.
Do you just want to pretend like we're watching the game? They're 19 minutes in right now. Well, we're 12 minutes into this, so we should get 16 in.
What else can we do?
We'll figure it out. Hang on, I got an idea. I got a really good idea. This is not a bad idea at all. I'm gonna leave the game,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to spectate from Vader's. He's on my friends list.
Okay.
So, and then if that works,
And I will quietly color cast from the Twitch stream.
perfect. Okay. Here's the funny part. What if he's not on my friends list and I just quit the game? Hang on one second.
Wait a minute. Well, that's like not great.
No, this is kind of what we wanted. This is what people of the low budget LCS community came here for. A low budget stream where mistakes are common.
Guy, Toledo, Jabba. No, that's not it. Yeah, I don't have any of them on my friends list.
What were their names? What was every name of every character in that game?
Okay, so starting from Marauders, you have Peppa Pig, Fluffster, Vader Use Choke, the Champ 360, Hook Play Prey.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Do you need blue side now?
Another friend. I don't have anyone from Cloud 9 to 5. Hang on.
Oh, shit.
No, we're fine. I got this. I'm gonna figure it out.
Wait, maybe if I leave the game and I like reconnect.
Do you have one of
never
them?
mind. I
Wait, do
just,
you
like-
have one of them?
No, I just left the game. I've made a grave mistake. I've made a grave mistake.
Let's look at the pick band really quick. Here you go. This is what they picked. Just pretend that those champions are fighting each other.
Wait. Maybe we make a great compromise. Cavino Tocino, if you are in this.
Oh wait, I have one. I have someone. I've got someone that's in the game. I'm gonna pull them in. They're gonna stream to us. I'm gonna stream that
big
to everyone. Guys, we figured this out.
Holy shit, we are up. We have. Oh, I know exactly who it is. It's my dear friend Pickle Hater.
Pickle Hater coming in right now. He's coming into the stream. He's gonna stream to
Holy
us,
shit.
so we can watch it stream to you. Now we're gonna be missing a lot of things. You're gonna have to accept that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like joining back in. Like, holy shit. Wait, let me.
Okay. Now I just need to figure out how to then put this on your guys' screen.
You just stream window full screen it. Actually, you might. I don't know how you do it.
No, I think that's what I did. Yeah, I think you're right.
If you full screen it, you'll still have like Discord on. Like you'll have our overlays on.
True. And I'm gonna have to accept that and move on. You guys,
I think Unaraki you just
stream.
have to like pick the L.
Wait, can you see his stream?
No, it's like loading for me.
Pickle, we can't tell him either. Can you? We can't tell him because he muted himself.
I can DM him.
DM him that. Yeah, DM him to restart his stream. I think it got changed when we. All right, so let's figure out this.
I'll do it in all caps.
I'm here. What do you need?
Shit. Okay, Pickle.
Can you restart your stream?
Sure thing.
Holy
this is gonna work,
guys.
and everything's gonna be
this is
fine.
Second cast of the season, by the way.
Never
Oh shit! We're back. Holy fuck!
Okay. They just took Drake, by the way. I'm just gonna do observer things. That's all.
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect,
That's fine. You're like our production team. You're a production team.
Let's get this. Nope, that's the wrong screen, guys. Hang on.
Okay, holy fuck. Okay, well Jarvan is 8-2. Actually, funny enough, the Ornn is fucking popping off. He is 3-1 right now.
All right, we got it. We're doing it. We're in it. This is the game that you wanted to watch. This is how you wanted to watch it.
So Seth's gonna ult in here as a massive Aso ulti comes down. Oh well, they're all fucking dead. I can't lie.
It's probably the funniest way to cast that was to just be like, yeah, they're all dead. I was setting some things up, so
I was like, shit, I don't know where my play-by-play is. I'm gonna fucking cast this.
All right, here's my public apology to Cloud9to5, who have never before played in this league, decided to play in it. We cast their first game, and then we miss most of their kills on stream because we had a spectator error. It's absolute dog shit to them. So sorry, Cloud9to5.
We sincerely apologize. Like from the bottom of our hearts, we apologize. My God.
But it was a spectator error. It was both of us that had it, which was bizarre. It might have been because we started in the lobby. I'm not sure. Into this game now, though, 3 Drakes for Imperial Marauders. They are up 29-12. So not as dominant of a game from last time. It's only about a 5k gold lead, 6k gold lead that they have right now over these guys. But looking at where the kills are, and hang on, there's a bandage toss that lands onto Soldig's too right here. Not gonna matter.
Hopefully, yeah, the Hunk not looking for anything extra there. I'm taking a look at, again, I think a lot of the gold is on this MF. Again, she's almost at a 30 CS lead, plus 4 kills as well. So
another frag.
Well for themselves, but I think a big portion of this is this Ace-Ult. Again, he is just kind of at a point where he is unstoppable on this side lane. Again, there is a slight gold lead, but a large portion, I feel like, actually, I think the entire gold lead is on basically the jungler and support.
Yeah, so these team fights actually will be relatively even. We did see one break out earlier. We did see Red Side get ahead, but it was not as dominant as we had seen in the past. This time they do have some Otacon floating around them, though, so if they do die, they will just head right back to the pad. Looking at where the kills are allocated on the side of Cloud 9-5. They got 4 up on this Ornn, 3 on the Ori, 4 on that MF, and MF just getting flagged and dragged, picked up and annihilated right there in the mid lane.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is again, it's what I said at the start. It's the simple. They have a simple engage. They can just flag and drag, bandage toss, do something like that, and there's not much peel. There's not much denial on the side of Cloud 9-5.
Yeah, they catch another person right here as Numba is going to drop that ultimate, try to stay alive underneath this tower right here. Dredgeline is going to connect onto some people, but they do not take any damage under this tower. They're able to just take it while picking up kills. The flag and drag connecting onto the Nautilus as well. So much damage from the Imperials here.
Yeah, and really good stuff. Again, they do have the Otacon buff, so they are able to play a little bit more free in this scenario. And right now, again, Numba just tough game overall from him. 0-0-7 on this Volibear, but the thing about Volibear is it just takes 1 stun. You land 1 stun, you get 1 good follow-up with it. You're kind of done your job. But right now, there's not as many shutdowns on the side of Imperial Marauders available. Really, the only one is this Jarvan, and he might be the last person you want to try and lock down on the side of the Marauders.
Looking for another way. They want to really stop this here. They want to stop the Soul, but they're on the wrong side of the wall. They don't have the vision to push up safely. They do have the numbers now if they want to choose to find this fight, but it's going to be so hard to go in. Hook, Flay, Prey. Doesn't have his whole team with him. He's walking back. Here comes the Ornhorn. He's going to drop it onto a couple people, find a couple of knockups right there. Now they're looking for the rest of the damage. Can they get a nice ultimate from MF? Yes, they can. It's a big one, but it's not going to be enough damage. They're able to pick up 1. They're looking for another. The Haymaker's going to find it. That's 2. That's 3, and the full ace comes out.
Yeah, it was a nice fault to start, but they just did not have the damage. Almost the entire Marauders team just got instantly behind the Misfortune ulti there, able to dodge out, and if you didn't, you just kind of like meandered your way out of it. So again, another situation, a good idea, good start to the fight, but just the follow just wasn't there.
I will say a team like this shows they know how to team fight, shows they know how they want to set up. It comes down to all of these earlier fights that happen and the small leads that have constantly accumulated for the side of Imperials. They're up in gold now. They're able to live that burst damage. They're ahead. They can do more damage. They can do it more quickly, and they can survive whatever you throw at them. So I will say, like, I think there's a lot of good upside things for Cloud 9-5. They're just up against a really well-organized and well-orchestrated team, and man, Fluffster, this MVP of the series so far, has just been dominating on these junglers.
Yeah, Fluffster has just kind of been everywhere, right? Like he's just dictated the pace, and that's what you want from your jungler. You want your jungler to dictate the pace of the game, right? Like they determine when you want to fight, where you want to fight, how you want to fight, and that's what Fluffster has done. But again, it's a matter of just, you have, like, the thing is with their Cloud 9-5's comp, it's about you have the tools. You just need to find the right engage and have the good follow-up beneath it.
Yeah, ornaments coming out too onto some people. We'll give that little bit of extra hope that they need in a time like this, but probably won't be enough to turn the game. They really need a massive fight at an opportune moment or a numbers advantage here. We saw them backs against the wall, never giving up in game 1. Game 2, similar scenario here.
And a Red Wing Dragoon. Nice dodge on, but here comes Fluffster.
Yeah, Fluffster getting the flag and drag, getting the knockup, but he doesn't do too much to him. This guy is really built to fight those AD champions. The Dredgeline going to connect up here. Huge ultimate from the Ace. So we'll talk about a dragon that wants to win this. The Shockwave return is not going to be enough, and they are going to sweep through this team and pick up 4.
Oh my god, what a follow-up engage from Betelgeuse choke with the sky is falling there. And this might just be the game here in just dominant fashion from the Imperial Marauders.
Just a massive display of prowess, especially from the Hunk, Hook, Flay, Prey, having a big game, especially from Fluffster. Just a massive amount of pressure. Really well played. And I love the positive chats in the GGs. Clean series. Well done, fam, from everybody on the losing team. Love, love, love to see things like that. Just appreciate it so much as they take this game in two. And yeah, we had a bunch of problems happen with our stream. And yeah, we missed like every kill that Cloud9 to 5 got. And when they watch this back, they're gonna be like, hey, where the hell are all the kills we actually got in that game? Why didn't you catch any of them? And then I'm gonna say it's Riot's fault. Just simply not ours.
We'll blame the powers that be, honestly. But honestly, big shout out to Pickle Hater. Captain of the Rat Jarls, who played yesterday. Had a tough 1-2 series against, of course, 2% Milk, but coming in clutch for the LBLCS as always. His efforts are always appreciated here, and our hearts and our thoughts are in Pickle Hater's side for today.
Barring any other bizarre, strange turn of events, we're gonna forego the normal thing where we come on and interview someone because I fear that my computer will also freak
I
out.
think we might bring someone else in here to interview, like the world might explode.
I think the whole world is over. Guys, you saw the second game, right? You saw some of it. It happened. It finished.
Yeah, you saw some of it.
Thank you to all the follows. Turn Up Tom 21, Prometheus 139, Apoyo 89. Thank you to all of the subs. Linoleum, thank you. Bigfoot, thank you. And a calf, thank you for the follow. Most recently, I'm gonna do an interview with Vader used choke later on in a different cast where I believe it will actually stay up the whole time. C9 to 5. Unfortunately, getting beat in this one is Goop.
Hey, I'm gonna let you finish Bogo, but low budget LCS, you need to know this. Bogoberry Finn's not a real boy.
No,
don't trust anything he says.
Don't expose, get him out of here.
Good.
Whoa, yeah, that was scary. I had to get him out.
Close. We're close call there.
Group of Gardens, great name. Matt DeBombs, thank you for the follow. And Zodiac, why don't you sign us off? Say something that will make us seem handsome and cool.
Of course, everyone. Appreciate everyone for joining. Apologies for the course production errors, but we are low budget here at the low budget LCS. As a reminder, remember everyone to do your drugs.
Hang on, wait.
Eat your schools,
wait.
and don't do vegetables.